For John Maguire, the reality of the situation is finally hitting home. It is just him. He's the only living man in the whole of Raven Creek. Okay, so we are here another day with John Maguire. I've come back to base. I've slept the night. I've dropped off all of my gear. Now, yet again, John wakes up hungry. It's time to change tack. I have searched. John has searched so many locations, so many buildings, kitchens, rooms, and there's been so few food, so little supplies that he really desperately needs. His weight continues to fall. He's in danger of getting very underweight. We're losing weight when we need to be putting it on. So John is going to be trying to live off the land today. So although John has been very unlucky with the food situation, John has arguably been somewhat luckier with the skill max. So John knows how to make a fishing rod, and John also knows how to make traps. So that is exactly what I'm going to do to start today. I'm going to make a fishing rod, and John's going to go fishing. Okay, so I've looked up the recipe for a fishing rod. I need some sturdy sticks, I need some twine, and I need some paper clips. So first things first, I'm going to cut down these two trees because they are kind of in the way, and I'm going to saw these up into some sturdy sticks. Okay, so now I've actually got my saw. I can actually saw the logs into planks, and then I can use I think I use a knife for this bit. I can make sturdy sticks. So I need the sturdy sticks to make the fishing rod, but also I can use sturdy sticks to make traps. So I've got 16 sturdy sticks. Now the other things I need, it's a paper clip and twine, I think. Okay, so I had the foresight to pick up a box of paper clips, so I could make 40 fishing rods. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. Now the other thing I need is twine. Now because of the mods that I'm using, I can actually sort of craft twine from thread. There we go. So there we are. Make a fishing rod, sturdy stick, a bit of twine, a knife, and some nails or paper clips. So I could have actually used nails. There we are. Fishing rod. Shall I make a second one? No, let's not get carried away, right? Let's put the saw back. But the only thing I need now is, of course, some bait. So what I'm going to have to do with that is I'm going to have to pick up this trowel and keep digging furrows in the ground until I come up with a couple of worms. I want more than one worm. So this is quite a step-by-step task here. Okay, so I've been really lucky. I've dug 11 furrows and I've come away with 4 worms. I'm not going to eat them. That's going to entice the little fish onto the fishing rod. So we are now ready to do some fishing, to live off the land. I'm going to fish right here. I know I can fish in the swimming pool, but that just feels too much like a bit of a cheat. But what I'm actually going to do first is I'm going to do some shouting, see if any zombies come out of the woodwork. I do not want to get bitten from behind while I fish. I will need to speed up time because, yeah, I'm sorry, but fishing is boring, okay? Okay, so I've done a fair bit of shouting. No zombie has appeared anywhere. Look at the state of that rod. Okay, it's still got a bit of leaf off the end of it there. Right, well, let's see what I can catch with some fishing. Hopefully, it's something a little bit better than some shoes, because I'm not that hungry yet. Okay, so I've spent 2 or 3 hours and I've used up all the bait, but look at that. That is not bad. John is going to have his best meal for absolutely ages. So, as usual, he could eat a horse right now, but he's going to have to make do with some small fish. Okay, so that is the fish filleted. Don't try and say that too quickly. So they're not amazing. I mean, one is tiny. Look at that. 5 hunger. But we're going to cook them all up. I haven't really got a variety of ingredients. In fact, I don't think I've got any other ingredients. So I'm just going to be eating fish fillets. But let's see if that will actually fill John up. Okay, so that is all the fish cooked. And I'm now going to gorge myself on some lovely, freshly cooked fish fillets. Actually, quite a bit of nourishment here. Be nice if John was not. Look, I've lost another kilogram and now 65. Okay, so John's eaten 3 fillets. He is full to bursting, and that weight echelon is actually going up, or actually putting on weight. So I'm going to drop off my tools, and I'm going to actually head back to the residential areas, because I need to find some actual cooking utensils. I'm looking for cooking pots, frying pans, griddle pans. That will enable me to actually cook some more interesting meals, and hopefully I'll find a few small morsels of food. Okay, so I've had a slight change of plan. I'm gonna, it's just a little bit boring searching through the houses. I've got a much more interesting location here. I think there's some storage garages, and there's some sort of apartment block. And you may have noticed, look at this. I'm queasy. What the hell? Now, I really hope it isn't from my burn on my torso. I really hope that... there we are. It is gone. The reason that is coming up, I think, is because of this. Got sensitive digestion. John does not enjoy food as much as your average person. Oh boy, am I relieved to see that drop off. I was fearing the worst there. What is this place? It does look like apartments. So I'm going to see what loot I can find here. I've got this area over on the right here. Again, this looks like more apartments. And this is the garage area, and I've made a little bit of a faux pas. I haven't got a bladed weapon to get into all of these shut garages, which was lack of foresight on my behalf, that is for sure. Okay, well, we've got a spare leather jacket. I will take that. It's good to have a couple of bits of spare clothing. Well, I guess I won't be searching through the garages, but let's get in this, what appears to be some sort of apartment block. 2 levels. It is interesting. Maybe we can find some... Looking for kitchen utensils, and we're looking for food. And I'm looking, for the front door. Let's get my torch equipped secondary. It's going to start to get dark soon. And let's search through this building. Just make sure the corridor is clear. We're good. Let's start over on the right. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Some canned potatoes straight off the bat. Absolutely awesome. Okay, well, that is the first apartment search, and a promising start. I've found a little bit of food. Is always welcome. I found Carpentry Volume 4, and I've found Skill Mag, another angling magazine, which will hopefully come in useful. And it is nice and quiet. There's no zombies around here now. Come on, hopefully I can find some sort of bag. It's a bit dicey. Hey, well, this is quiet. Well, I'm going to continue searching through all of these apartments. They're all sort of almost like bedsits, aren't they? Not much to them, just one room, really. And hopefully I can walk out of here with some really, really good loot. Okay, well, that's the ground floor search. Just the 3 apartments, actually. So it really didn't take long. And it's actually 3-story. We've got another 3 apartments here. And I guess, I don't know if that's roof access or if that's going to be more apartments. It's pretty smooth sailing at the moment. Though, as usual, I'm not finding... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say I'm not finding any food, but look at that. Oh, that is good. That is good. Finally, some decent food. So yeah, I could walk out of here with a fair bit of useful loot. Really, really like to find a bag. But I found 3 cans of food already. And I'm a bit mystified by the complete lack of zombies, but I will take it. Okay, well, that's another 3 apartments searched, and this is the loot that I've got so far. I've disassembled a few things. I've got some more XP in my electrical. I found a gun case, so I've got a Desert Eagle pistol with a magazine and a box of ammo. Look, I've got 3 cans of food, a bit of margarine and marinara, so I could actually make something quite nice if I can catch a few more fish. But 6 apartments searched, not 1 single zombie, and that's kind of actually freaking me out a little bit. It's kind of like I kind of, yeah, I don't want to become one of them. I kind of feeling, I got a bad feeling about this. I'm kind of, that actually really made me jump then. Is this just roof access though? But I got a feeling there's just gonna, yeah, the 6 zombies are gonna appear out of nowhere. Looks like my fears are unfounded. I mean, you wouldn't expect to find a zombie in a zombie apocalypse, right? Come on. Well, let's finish searching this apartment block. It went well. It did go well overall. We got a decent amount of food. No danger as he approaches the very last door. Nothing there. And no wardrobe. Okay. Guess they just left their clothes on the floor, huh? Well, that is this apartment block completely searched. Decent amount of food, but no actual kitchen equipment. I'm just looking for basic stuff like frying pans, cooking pots. I'm sure the houses I have searched, I've come across exactly that. But I might as well can carry on. I don't want to go back searching through locations already searched. Right, there's another little apartment block just across the way. It is getting very late. John is not tired, so let's keep going. Oh, okay, so this is not an apartment block. It is some sort of garage area. It was unexpected, and I'm starting to wonder where the hell all the zombies are. I hope there's not been some sort of error that I've missed. At this point, I'm going to have to call this episode the episode with no zombies. I'm going to actually almost be happy when I actually see a zombie at this rate. Anything good for me? No. Okay. Well, ooh, got a propane tank though, right? No, that's just for show. Okay, well, that's another location searched, looted. Again, not really walking out with very much at all. It is midnight though, so let's get John back to base and I'll pick up in the morning. Okay, it is the start of John's 11th day in his attempt to survive and thrive in the zombie apocalypse. John woke up super early this morning, so I've just finished reading Mechanics Volume 1. And I think what I'm actually going to do today is really start looking to develop John's skills. You see, I'm getting XP and I'm not maximizing it really. Should be reading the skill books. I've got pretty much a full set, but what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be returning back to, well, what seems to be John's favourite pastime now is a little bit of fishing. So I'm going to need all of the tools of the trade, a fishing rod and a trowel. I'm going to remember to pick up my axe because I'm going to be returning back to that storage area in the hope that I can find a generator. Now that would be a massive plus. But first things first, dig in for worms for some bait. It looks like I need good 4 or so. Okay, so John's got his 4 worms. He's had to work a little bit harder for it on this occasion. I mean, I've had to dig up about 3 times as many furrows. If you were watching John from afar, you think the guy's gone absolutely insane, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do to survive. I got the bait, I got the fishing rod, I got the 4 worms. Let's go back and do some fishing. Again, I can't see any zombies, so let's get to it. Hopefully I can continue with the luck of finding fish rather than shoes. That's usually what happens. Okay, well there we are. I totally jinxed it. I've got socks. All I've managed to get is socks. I'm not sure if I've got the appetite to do another load of furrows, but like I said, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. So let's go again. Need to find some more worms. Okay, so this was really testing my patience. Again, I've got another, what have we got? About 24 furrows. And I only got 2 more worms on these last 2. I was just about to rage quit. But I got 4 more worms. So let's return back to fishing. And let's hope that I can actually find something edible this time. Okay, it might have taken all day, but look at that. 2 small pikes. Now pike is a big fish, so even a small one, it's a big catch. Look at that hunger. That is awesome. I've just realised I've kind of done it the wrong way around really. I should have gone to the residential area and hopefully found something to cook with, some kitchen utensils. But let's just put all this down. Let's fillet these fish and let's cook them. Hopefully we can start putting on some weight. Look at that, we've already gained 1 kilogram. A fish diet is what I need. Okay, so that is another 2 fishes, 4 fillets cooked, and look at all that nutrition. That over 100 there, and this is the first time since John made that tough decision to come back to the city that he's been able to actually secure a decent amount of food. But it's only 5 o'clock. He is very tired, so I'm actually going to spend the rest of this day staying at home and reading some of these books. I'm spoiled for choice. Cooking, fishing, not quite sure which one to read. Carpentry. I'm going to read the cooking. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day chilling at base, hopefully putting on weight as I eat my weight in fish. And I'm going to start honing those skills, get that XP multiplier up and running for my skills. Okay, it is the start of another day, and John can gorge himself on some delicious fish fillets for breakfast. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Now, come on, we've got to be piling on the pans. Well, we're gaining weight. We are finally gaining weight. I've read half of the Cooking Volume 1, so it is early. Still is inside, apparently. But John's just going to sit down outside, listen to the wind rustling through the trees, and he's going to finish reading Cooking Volume 1, and then we're going to head out and see what loot we can find. Okay, so that is Cooking Volume 1 red. I'm going to leave that there just for a little bit of ambience. Not really quite sure about my decision process for reading Cooking Volume 1 before Carpentry or Fishing. But it is what it is. It is done. I'm just going to drop off John's most latest loot. Oh, actually, I'm going to read this skill mag. What does that do for us? We can make fishing nets. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Fishing nets means I can leave it in the water and I can get some bait fish. And I think I need wire for that. Just read that. Let's just dump that down. Let's just check the recipe for fishing nets, because I'm gonna need to keep an eye out. So I need twine and wire. Twine and wire. That is a doable recipe. Just a bit of twine and wire. Oh, that will. I'm glad at the prospect of not having to dig any more furrows. But as I said, I'm gonna drop off all of this gear. I'm gonna keep my carpenter axe because I'm gonna need that to break down the doors. I'm gonna head straight back to where we were yesterday, the apartment blocks, and there is some. There's a garage, a lockup to explore. Maybe we can find some wire there. Okay, so I'm back at the lockup. Got my axe. Let's get that equipped. Now, it's day 3 in this episode, the 3rd day in this episode, and I'm yet to see a single zombie. Now that kind of feels a little bit weird. So I'm might have to finish off this episode actually going in search of some zombies. Hopefully there will not be a big group in this lockup. I'm going to break down all of these lockup doors and see what loot I can find. Okay, well, I was just about to start talking about the fact that I'd gone through 4 of the lockups. Oh, wow. And I hadn't found a single thing, but look at this. This is interesting. What have we got here? We've got an interesting mix. Maybe not that exciting after all. Okay. Well, that's one half searched. Almost absolutely nothing. But let's stay positive. Maybe there'll be something in this side. Okay, well that is the lockup searched. That is the loot. There's nothing we can do about it. It happened. Let's move on. I'm going to actually just pop in here and fill up my canteen. Now, it is getting to be the end of the day already, and I'm still yet to see a single zombie. So I'm just going to head north, keep pressing north up this road until I actually find some zombies, because I can't have a whole Zomboid episode without any zombies at all. Okay, so I'm far north. I've just come past the bar, and look. Oh, that is actually quite a few. John has found some zombies. The zombies have not been wiped out themselves. There has not been a zombie apocalypse. Does that make sense? They have not been wiped out somehow. They are still dead and kicking. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It kind of made sense in my head. You see what I'm going for there? I'm going for dead and kicking rather than alive and kicking. But finally, we can find some zombies. Ooh, you see, that's the one thing I don't like about the spear. That cooldown on that animation. Okay, so we leveled up our spear, level 1 spear. I also ran part of the way here, and so I've leveled up my sprinting. Go, John. Okay, so John is back at it, absolutely slaying it with this spear. I'm loving it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 4? Oh, no 4. Not 4 in a row. I need to find some more spears quick. I will take that thread because I can change that. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a... Wow, that is going some. Shovel through the midriff of a zombie. I'm taking that thread because I can convert that into twine. I'm going to be needing a lot of twine for fishing rods and for traps. Ooh. I like the sound of that. The Zomboid gods are smiling on me. An improvised metal spear. Just as I was saying, I really do need to find some more spears. Wow. Another step in the direction of John thriving, not just surviving. Look at that. So efficient with this spear. I'm loving it. Ooh, we've been blindsided. Just the one though. Okay. We're absolutely slaying it with this spear. Bring it on, zombies. Got a couple of levels in maintenance, and I think that is starting to show now as the spear loses more condition and goes red. I really would like to find the katana now. Thank you very much. I'm just seeing if that works, because what I say keeps happening on screen. Yeah, give me a katana. Okay, there you see the power of spears. Must have gone through a good dozen and a half, almost 20 zombies. And John with that spear, level 1, remember, just level 1, made short work of it. Now that is the hit vids, so this is the farthest north I've been. So let's check the map and see what lies ahead of John. Ooh, we got that big industrial area. Not really sure. I want to be heading over there. So that looks like another bar, right? That looks like another bar. So I think I'm gonna cut across this forested area. Is that no? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to this storage area. I have a little bit of surplus of food for once, and I do need to loot that place. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Look at that. Improvised metal spear. You love to see it. Well, looky what we've got here. I never thought I'd be so excited to see a duffel bag. There we are, just in time as well, as I'm going to search through that warehouse for loot. I've made John run all the way, get some XP in that sprinting. Now let's get into this storage area and let's see what we can find. Okay, well that is this whole warehouse area looted, and that is the loot. Look at this. I'm particularly looking forward to swinging this entrenching shovel into the heads of what I hope will be several dozen zombies, but that is going to have to be it for today. A little bit of everything in today's episode. I'm almost at level 1 electrical. That's my skills. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. That's the kill count coming up on 400. 11 and a half days survived. I'm going to get John back to base, and that's going to have to be it for all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button, sub if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up to date with the latest video of this series. There'll be an episode every other day. But unfortunately, that has to be it for today. Peace.